Hello, everyone. My name's Rick Bell. I'm a professor of history on the other side of the continental United States at the University of Maryland. And I'm here to briefly tell you about a new winter course I'm running. It's about the end of the British Empire in the context of the American Revolution. It asks whether or not the British Empire came to a screeching halt with the loss of those 13 golden geese, the American colonies in that war. So it's going to explore the American Revolutionary War from the perspective of Britain and its empire, which is not a perspective we often pause to really think about. So there'll be lectures, among other things, on the view from Britain, whether British people were as united behind the king and their prime minister as many American colonists assumed. Turns out there was a lot more internal division than most colonists understood. We'll go to Ireland to understand the role of Irish Americans in the war itself, and of course, the consequences of the war for Ireland's long simmering movement for independence. We will go to the Caribbean to look at the question of why is it that British colonies in the Caribbean do not revolt and seek their independence? Why does Jamaica and Barbados and all the others, why do they remain part of the British Empire when 13 colonies just a bit further north all break away? The answer has a lot to do with the economy and with slavery and British naval power, but it's a genuinely fascinating story. We'll also look at the rise of British efforts to colonize Australia as a direct result of the end of the Revolutionary War and the inability to continue to dump British convicts in the American colonies. We'll also look at several other topics too. This is an 8-week course. It's going to pull us in 8 wildly different directions. And its goal is to cast the familiar events of the American Revolutionary War in an unfamiliar frame or context, the context of the British global empire. I'm pretty proud of this course. I think you will find it fascinating, and I'm really looking forward to your engagement with this material. So thanks very much for listening, and I hope to see you guys all in my course very soon indeed. Take care, everyone.